Welcome to Sea Glass Tarot. Take a moment to settle, because there's something here you may already be feeling, but perhaps haven't fully seen yet. Let's look at what's unfolding for your energy this week. We have the 3 cards here. For the beginning of this week, we have the 4 of Pentacles. And visually, it's quite a curious card to look at initially. Here, we have a seated man with a crown on his head and with a pentacle above the crown. He clasps another with his hands and arms, with further pentacles under his feet. He has a lot of money and is holding very tightly onto it. He doesn't look concerned, but neither does he look happy. There appears to be no one around him. He is alone, and there is a very large town behind him. Initially, this seems to be a very auspicious card. He is holding a lot of wealth and is looking directly forward. And even though no one appears to be taking the pentacles from him, he is holding very tightly onto them. He has received this money recently, either through work, as a gift, or as an inheritance. Yet, it would be easy to suggest that he has all this money, yet he sits alone. There is no one to share it with. And yet, he has a big town behind him with lots of people where he could spend it and enjoy himself. However, this feels like, although the energy is very still with little movement, there is an element of incredible control in a positive way. This man has accumulated a large amount of money and is keeping hold of it for the moment. Only you will know why. Maybe to save it and then spend it at an upcoming event or new project. He is intentionally being thrifty. The next 2 cards will clarify the reasoning behind this situation. Moving through to the second card, we have the Hermit from the Major Arcana. And here we appear to have a theme unfolding, as, like the first card, we have a man alone with no one around him. The Hermit stands upon a snow-capped mountain, holding a staff in one hand and a lit lantern containing a 6-point star in the other. The light from the lamp only illuminates a few steps in front of him. Traditionally, this card symbolizes introspection, soul-searching, and inner guidance. Some would see him as a spiritual guide or teacher on life's journey. The energy here is raw and cold and stagnant. The Hermit is not moving. The conditions I see, although he has a staff for support and his lantern to guide him. His robe is very modest, and there is a strong sense of a mystical or metaphysical life force surrounding him. All is not what it seems. He has chosen to be in such circumstances or environments. The first card has a certain aura of ego and also a display of material wealth and security. The card of the Hermit is in complete contrast with an almost monastic, introspective want and retreating from the material world. This card may be suggesting you are wanting to go on a retreat, to spiritually reset and recharge, to bathe in warm waters and self-heal. And this is a fantastic idea. But the card is suggesting do not go alone. Be in a group, like with an official guided tour, even tailored for solo travellers. The card is saying do not go alone, as the mountains can be dangerous, even for the experienced. And now for the energy at the end of the week. And the third card is the Two of Pentacles. And here we have a very joyous card. A man is dancing with a pentacle in each hand, which are joined by the cord of the infinity sign. And there are two ships in the background on a fast-moving sea. Although, like the other two cards, the man is alone with no one around him, but the energy is very fast here. He only has two pentacles, unlike the man in the first card who is holding onto 4 pentacles. The man in the third card is often depicted as a juggler and able to adapt and be flexible to any situation he is faced with. It's such a refreshing card, full of movement, play, and fun. Together, these 3 cards demonstrate a tremendous transmutation of energy and the vibrational pattern. We have the heavy, stagnant energy of the first card, which shows the holding of material wealth and no movement. And then the second card, the Hermit, although spiritually aware, is in a dark, dense environment. But in the third card, the energetic heaviness is released into a light, positive, high frequency of play, fun, and happiness. The message this card reading is relaying is maybe you should release some of the funds you have accumulated to go on some sort of spiritual retreat or wellness holiday. The large ship in the background here is saying the location will be quite far and possibly overseas. As I mentioned earlier, please consider joining an accredited travel company that may specialise in solo travel for this holiday. The cards are suggesting you will have an incredible experience and a life-transforming experience for the better. Thank you for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe if this reading resonated with you. And I'll see you in the next reading.